Hello everyone, we are back at Ground Box today. 73rd Avenue and 184th Street. Wanted to go out of my way for my walk because guess what? The Mets just let out. And because this is all the extra traffic coming from Citi Field, and I feel good. I mean, these people should be feeling good in a way because Syndergaard pitched the complete game 4-hit shutout. Look at this. This is all the traffic coming from Citi Field because the LIE and the Grand Central are a mess right now. So when these people should be taking Union Turnpike, they're stuck on here because they just came from Jewel Avenue. So now all the traffic is going towards 188th Street. So literally you have all this traffic. It's not starting from 183rd. 183rd's not the problem. It's always 184th because you go by the traffic light and, you know, I've complained about this numerous times. And again, this is why I've said we need a camera here. This is why we need a camera. Because literally people are blocking the box. They're blocking the box. They're not supposed to do that. And when they block the box, you know, it creates an inconvenience. And again, I know these people just got back from Citi Field, but why are they on 73rd Avenue? They should be taking Union Turnpike. Union Turnpike's a whole lot faster. And again, this is where the camera should be. I've complained about it numerous times, but I'm just showing you how bad it can get after a Met game. Because literally, the Mets just played. The Mets just finished about an hour ago. It's 3:14. The game ended around, I think, after 2 o'clock. I'll quickly mention, Syndergaard had a good game today. Complete game, 4-hit shutout, 10 strikeouts. Like, he actually homered. He's the first Met to ever do that, which is very historic. But again, this is what we have to deal with every time the Mets play. I have to blame the Mets. I'm sorry to blame the Mets, but look at this. It's all this extra traffic because the game just let up at Citi Field. I really do feel bad. Really do feel bad, you know, that people are just blocking the box. It's not right. It really isn't right. And again, I've complained to 107. They don't want to do anything about it. I've complained to Grace Ming's office. They don't do anything about it. I've complained to Nili Rosick. Rosick is looking into this. Now, is there going to be a camera? Again, we don't know because we need a camera here. We need a camera. So literally, if you put the camera right there, zoom in, you can catch people who are blocking the box. And what would happen is the police would take the license plate down, and then they can just find the person and give them a ticket in the mail. And that money, and again, here's what I think that money should go into. That money should go into New York City services like road work, sanitation, the police, paying our police officers. You know, right now they're underpaid. I know it sounds crazy, but a lot of our cops haven't gotten a raise in a long time, and right now, the camera would be a great source of revenue for that. So, once again, let's just take a look at the traffic. Again, all this traffic is from Citi Field. All of this traffic, a majority of it has to be coming from Citi Field. I mean, look at this. Look how many people are coming home from the game right now. I mean, this is honestly ridiculous. I mean, I don't know, because remember, Jewel Avenue's down there. So they're coming from Jewel Avenue. They have to make the left on Utopia, then come down here. And all these residents, I really do feel bad for them. I really do. I mean, they don't deserve any of this. They really don't. I've spoken up for them because remember, I'm part of the Homeowners Association, and I've gotten complaints about this too in the past 2 years, and I come down here because remember, I have to walk in this area when I come home from work, and, you know, again, it's just disgraceful. You have 3 vehicles who can't get through right now because, again, this is all the traffic, and again, this is what the traffic comes down here. This connects to Horace Harding about 3 blocks down. So, it's really distasteful that if people are trying to get over to Horace Harding, or let's say they're trying to get onto the LIE and make that left on the 182nd because that's where the LIE ramp is, then, you know, you're inconveniencing those people. So, it's really distasteful. So I wanted to get one more look of it, because right now, this Jeep's making a right, and again, I'm sorry to that Jeep, but if that Jeep just came from Union Turnpike, that Jeep just should have stayed on Union Turnpike. Union Turnpike, I was just on Union Turnpike. Union Turnpike's fine right now. Union Turnpike is moving. So I don't know why these people have to be on this road when literally Union Turnpike can handle all this traffic. Union Turnpike can literally handle all this traffic right now. Or Horace Harding. They can go on Horace Harding, another alternative. But then the other issue is Horace Harding's not really a local bypass going near Oceana Street. So that doesn't really solve the problem. And the other issue is at 73rd Avenue, also keeping in mind there's a school in Bayside. So a lot of the parents right now are picking up their kids, and, you know, not just the City Field traffic, you know, and again, I know that this is City Field traffic, I get that, but there's a school down in Bayside, and right now, I understand why the parents have to go this way, but if they're just going to save more time, it's just easier to get over to Union Turnpike, take Winchester Boulevard, and then go to the school that way. That's a whole lot faster than just going on this local road that can't really handle all this traffic. It really can't. And remember, these traffic lights, and I've timed it, these traffic lights are 45 seconds. 45 seconds. So, in that sense, that's not enough time. That's really not enough time, you know? And, you know, as I said, I really hope we get a camera here. This intersection absolutely needs a camera. And again, I'm going to put her face, I don't care. Polly Trottenberg, I'm calling you out right now. You need to get over here to Fresh Meadows, take a look at this intersection when Met games are over. This is only during the day. See that, folks? That lady almost just got into an accident. Right now because, again, this is all the extra City Field traffic. I know I wanted to put the camera down, but this is just stuff that you're not going to see anywhere else. Again, New York 1 won't cover it, CBS 2 won't cover it, again, I've reached out to the media. The media won't even come out here. I've contacted all the local affiliates. I've even contacted the Courier, the Chronicle, the Tribune. They don't want to come here and cover this. So I have to do their job. And again, see, these are two vehicles that shouldn't be blocking the box. Right now, if there was a camera, they'd literally get a ticket in the mail right now. They would literally be getting a ticket in the mail. I mean, this is just disgraceful. And, you know, I'm going to step on the sidewalks. I want these dogs to get through. These dogs want to get through. So we'll go over here for just a second. Yeah, go over here. I don't know how much battery I have left. I have about 30, so my house isn't that far from here, so I can just charge soon, but I have a portable charger. If I have to be out here all afternoon, I would consider it, but I really want to get this video up in time. So looks like the traffic is letting up. Looks like all the traffic is just letting up, so hopefully that's the last of the City Field traffic. Hopefully that's the last of it. Because it shouldn't take this long for the traffic to not clear up. I mean, again, the game just finished an hour ago. Alright, good. So looks like there's no other cars. So we'll just wait for this light to change and then see if any other cars are coming. Yeah, thankfully no other cars are coming. So hopefully that should be the last of the City Field traffic. I hope it is. I hope there's not. I really hope there's not. But folks, again, I'm warning you right now. You are causing an inconvenience to the area. You have the preschool nearby. There's another daycare center on 188th Street. You have all the shops on Union Turnpike. You have the shopping center up by 188th Street. Again, take my advice, Met fans. Just use Union Turnpike. Just use Union Turnpike. It's easier. Or if you can, just use Horace Harding. Just use Horace Harding. It can handle more traffic than this can. And look, more cars are coming. More cars are coming. And also keeping in mind, the weather's nice today. It's what, 75 degrees. Oh, look at this, folks. That Nissan's doing the right thing. That Nissan's going to cut over to Union Turnpike right now. So again, I would urge anybody, you know, if you're coming from the Met games, don't even think about this. And look at this. The school bus is blocking the box right now. The bus company would have gotten a ticket right now for that. Again, this is why we need a camera. Again, Senator say it again. Piley Trottenberg, I'm calling you out. You need to get over here and take a look at this intersection, because this is unacceptable. We need you to come to Fresh Meadows and take a look at this. This area needs to be reviewed. And I know you can't get rid of the bike lane, but the camera would help. The camera would help. That way people will learn their lessons through their wallets and contribute to the city, contribute to Queens. Again, should be some way to contribute to the borough of Queens. I said, I don't know why this school bus can't move up. You know, that bus should be right near the Mazda. But no. This bus is just too big. Why can't this bus be on Union Turnpike? This bus shouldn't even be here. I'm sorry. It's blocking the road. Yeah, 3021. I got it. Believe me, I did. I'm sorry, but the bus company's going to see that, and now they're going to tell her to change her routes. And Logan Bus Company, I'm calling you out too. You know that bus very well. Tell your driver to just take Union Turnpike next time during rush hour. This is unacceptable. This is really unacceptable. And I said, look at this. There's more cars. There's more cars coming over here. I thought I would have put the camera down by now, but there's more. There's more. As I said, you know, and again, I understand that people wanted to go to the Met game today. I know it was a nice day. And remember, when Syndergaard's pitching, you know people are going to go. But, you know, that Honda's doing the right thing. That white Honda's doing the right thing. See, he's not blocking the box. And another thing is, you could put a camera over here. You could put a camera over there. And then that way people would learn that way. That would be a good idea. But now it's getting worse. Now the traffic's going back all the way from 182nd Street. So that just makes it completely worse. Yep, and you see that RAV4? I think that RAV4 was just on 73rd Avenue. So now, what they have to do is, now they're going to have to wait for these three vehicles. I'm sorry, but this is just unacceptable, you know? Really unacceptable. Again, this is why we need I'm going to say this again, I'm sorry to repeat, but this is why you need a camera. This is why you need a camera here. Again, speed bump won't do anything. Another traffic light, and again, I've talked about traffic light before, but the problem is with another traffic light, the other issue is with the traffic light, it really wouldn't solve the problem. See, with the camera, you get a camera here, and again, a camera would make people learn through their wallets. Because they think that, oh, Rich is going to clock the box. Then, you know, creates the issue. So let's see, this Honda better hurry up and turn right, because if it doesn't, that's going to create an issue. Now, that Mazda should just stay where it is. That Mazda shouldn't move up, because if that Mazda moves up and other people are coming, then that creates an issue. So there is a Lexus coming down the street right now, and again, good move by the Mazda. Don't move up, because if you move up, then you block the box. But then the other issue is 183rd Street, there's a Mercedes-Benz down there blocking the intersection. So, as I said, maybe they could put another camera down there, or maybe expand the camera zone by a bit. Maybe there should be like a camera zone, so that way people would learn through their wallets. Because then people learn through their wallets, then, you know, yeah, that Mazda had right of way. That Mazda definitely had right of way, because it was waiting there. See, that Mazda had to pretend that that was an imaginary stop sign. So, here's something stupid, guys. This Toyota just came from Union Turnpike, probably. So now, he's going to have to wait to go down 188th Street, and then thankfully when the traffic lets up past 188th, it normally moves, because those traffic lights are about a minute and a half, versus these that just take 45 seconds. So, it's just very disgraceful. I know I've been recording for very long, but let's see. Now the Nissan's going to move up. Now the Kia's going to make a right. And again, we don't know if that person just came from Citi Field. We don't know because, again, remember, all this eastbound traffic, remember, it's coming from Citi Field right now. It's coming from Citi Field. So, yeah, that lady might turn left. So guess what? I just spoke to that lady in the Camry, and she just said to me, you can filming? I told her yes. And she's like, oh no, I should have taken Union Turnpike. And I told her, yes, you should have, because it's much faster. So she told me now, even though she's not a baseball fan, she's now going to have to find out when the Mets are playing in the afternoon. Because now the Mets play in the afternoon when the season gets high. Because right now I think today was the first Thursday game. I'm not too sure because, again, remember, I'm not a Met fan. So I only knew today was an afternoon game because, you know, I looked at it in my calendar because I knew today was going to be bad. I had a feeling today was going to be bad when the Mets got out. My goodness, now it's getting worse. See? I thought this video would be 5 minutes, but now it's become a 20-minute fest. Now it's become so long that, remember, you don't have the media out here. So now that the media is not out here covering this, look at this. This family's trying to cross the street because, once again, this is all the Citi Field traffic. The Mets just finished playing about almost an hour and a half ago. Almost an hour and a half ago when Syndergaard just got that last strikeout. And look at this. That Mercedes almost just got sideswiped. So again, I'm letting you know right now, folks, don't think about coming to this area if you don't have to. Take my advice. Just use Union Turnpike. Use Horace Harding. It's much easier. It's just much easier. I know, again, I can go on and on and on, but I have to keep doing this for a while. I don't know how much... Again, I have about 22 batteries, so I'll see how much longer this does go, because, again, I can't really be out here that much long. I really can't be, because I really got to get home. It's really humid out here. I'll mention that. It is humid. And look at this. The Nissan is in the bike lane. That could be a second lane of traffic right there. That should be 2 lanes of traffic. Now, the DOT doesn't want to do that. As I said, it's going to get worse when the Mets keep having these afternoon games. It really will be. You know, it's just not right. It really isn't. Really isn't. And especially how, again, this could be extra traffic that's probably trying to get into Long Island right now. You could have people trying to get into Nassau County for all we know. You could. So again, it's very bad that this has to happen here. It really does. And I really do feel bad for the residents who have to put up with this. You know, thankfully I'm near it, but I don't have to deal with it that much. But the residents who drive, they have to deal with this. They constantly have to deal with this. And that tree branch is still down there, by the way. I'm not even going to show you the flop house. I don't want to show you the flop house. It's disgusting, the flop house. Let's see. So right now we have an Uber that's trying to get through right now. I can tell that's an Uber. That's the Uber sign. So now this Cadillac wants to go through, and the Nissan now wants to make a right turn. Not the Nissan, the Toyota, excuse me. So now the Toyota can't even get in. The Toyota now can't even get in because the lady in the red car now has to move up. She now has to move up. And, you know, as I said, I'm really annoyed that we can't get the media out here. I really am annoyed that New York 1, CBS 2, NBC 4, Fox 5, ABC 7, Pix 11, again, the Chronicle, Courier, Tribune, they should be covering this. But no, they don't want to. They don't want to come out here. This is a story that impacts thousands of people here in this area. And trust me, I would have brought this up at the homeowners association meeting if I had went this week. That, you know, time for a camera. I don't know what my imagination was, but earlier I did see the road was clear. So now here's another fail. Now this pickup truck going down the 183rd Street, almost couldn't get through. And that Toyota's making the right move. He's probably cutting over to Horace Harding right now. So that's the right decision. That's the right decision. Instead of being stuck on this. And again, it goes all the way to 188th Street. Goes all the way down to the Tri-Day Shopping Plaza. Especially how, again, this is a private street. You know, this is not right. That's why this is called Ground Box. That's why I'm titling this video, Ground Box has hit Armageddon. That's what it's become these days. Because, again, people don't want to take Union Turnpike. They don't want to take Horace Harding after they're coming home from the Met game. And this is what you get. This is what you get when the Mets let out. Exactly what happens. And trust me, even during the 2015 season when the Mets were winning, I don't even remember traffic being this bad. When the Mets were winning all those games in 2015, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad 4 years ago. 19%, as I said. I mean, I have my portable packs, but I might stop recording soon because the traffic is going to let up in just a second, so I don't see any more cars, so I think with that, I've been recording for long enough. I don't want to continue recording. I really don't, because my throat's just getting dry. I'm really annoyed, but as I said, I'm used to it by now. I was expecting this today. And now that Honda did the right thing. That Honda's going to Horace Harding right now. So that Honda made the right move. Oh, the Toyota owners live on the street. That's good. So at least they don't have to fight more traffic at least. Yeah, so there's more cars coming. I see about 3 more cars coming. About 4 more. At least 4 more cars. 5 the most. So thankfully no cars are coming down 180. Well, there is one car coming down 184th. And I can go into the other reason why. Because the Summit School is right down the street on Union Turnpike. That's Old Town Road. The horse is in the back. I forget the lyrics right now. Ain't nobody tell me nothing. I'm sorry, but I wanted to say that. I know that part of the song. So 23 minutes has gone by, and guess what? It's gotten worse. Actually, no, there's no more cars. Good. I think it's actually finally letting up. I think all the City Field traffic's letting up. That's good. Finally. Change. Well, I see one car coming, but, you know, that's the other traffic light by 179th Street where the playground is. And also keeping in mind, you do have a little bit of extra volume from the playground traffic. Whoa! Look at that. That Volkswagen almost just got slammed by that Chevy. That Chevy just would have gotten into an accident right there. And I'm going to mention this again. This reminds me of Parsons Boulevard in Flushing. This literally reminds me of by Flushing Hospital on Parsons, how bad people just don't want to wait their turns over there in Flushing. It's been like that for years, but in this area has always been quiet until now, so, you know, it's just too many people living here. My dad's right. It's just too much people living in this area. Because remember, New York is such an remember, we're the third most populous state in the Union, all right? Texas is 2, California is 1. That's definitely still number 1 by California. But we're the third most populous state. So add up all the numbers, and you know why the traffic gets bad around here. Especially, again, when you have a big event like the Mets today, a 12-10 game today, you know, that's why this happens. Alright, so there's no more cars down there. So right now you have this Mercedes, and now this Mercedes is doing the right thing. Whoa! Vandalized. That's what I've also noticed lately around the 5 boroughs, is that I've seen a lot more vandalized vehicles that I've never seen before. It used to never be bad under the Bloomberg days, or the Giuliani days, but now, with the de Blasio administration, that's another negative I'll mention. So right now, this Toyota wants to make a right, and again, if that Toyota just came from Union Turnpike, I'm sorry, that Toyota just should have stayed on Union Turnpike. Union Turnpike's a whole lot better than this right now. Yeah, now my battery's getting low. So, I'm going to have to put the camera down just a second, because again, I really have to get to editing this video and, you know, putting it up for you guys. Okay, I think a half hour is enough, because remember, my camera can only record up to 30 minutes at a time, and I don't want to do a part 2 and just worry about another video file. And once again, I'm making sure I've kept this family friendly. I've done that today, so thankfully no vulgar language. I've made sure about this. And, you know, whenever Fresh Meadows Homeowners Association meets again, they need to talk about this. This is just unacceptable. And I really hope the media is going to watch this video, because maybe they'll actually come out here for a change. Maybe I'll give them a call again. I know a couple people from Channel 7, so I'll bug them about it. I'll let them know when the next Mets home game would be in an afternoon, because today would have been perfect for Channel 7 to come over here. I don't know who would have come here. Maybe Kristen Thorne, maybe NJ Burkett, maybe... Who else would have came here? Kimberly Richardson? Maybe. I don't know, because Kimberly Richardson does Manhattan stories. NJ Burkett does come out to Queens on occasion. Oh, Josh Scheiniger, he would come out here. Maybe Nina Pineda would advocate for the camera. I don't know. That would be perfect if Nina Pineda would advocate for the camera here. So at least if you get the camera here, as I said, then maybe people will start taking Union Turnpike instead. Than just dealing with this. And you know what's stupid? It's like, you know, people really saw how bad this intersection was, and I don't know why they just can't do POV videos from their camera. You could do that. Now it's gotten worse down there by 186th Street. Now it's gotten a whole lot worse. So now you have multiple people blocking the box. It's awful. Hopefully that Honda will stay still where it is, because at least then, if a car is coming. A car is definitely coming. And also keeping in mind, a lot of people have their windows rolled up. And that's not good if you're in traffic like this, because another reason is you're wasting gas. You're wasting gas if you put your air conditioning on and not moving for a while. Because again, it's 45 seconds. So I think once the light changes screen, I'm just going to put the camera down. So wait for it to change screen, and then I'll just put the camera down. Alright, it's changing green, so I think with that, I'm going to wrap up this video, because I've been recording now for 30 minutes, and in 30 minutes it's just gotten worse. So right now it's 3:42, and it's just gotten a whole lot worse. So, Dodge is coming. I said, I'm not even going to record that part. So, that being all said, I'm going to wrap up this video. Thank you for watching. Remember, this is Ground Box, so officially going to call this Ground Box. That's what it's become now. So, it's going to wrap it up here from Ground Box in Fresh Meadows. So, that being all said, thank you all for watching. As this Dodge is trying to get through, let's see if it will. Alright, the Dodge went through. So until the next one, please take care.